city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Braves played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Kyle Gibson gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4 pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He will lead this one off today. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Now into the box, Ronald Acuna. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if you hate Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. The 1-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. Sinker, 3-2 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Comes in with an average of 265, 8 home runs, and 22 RBIs. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Miller has got it, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Charlie Morton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch of the AB now. Travis Jankowski started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Here comes the 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Jankowski is retired, and there's one away. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit at third. He's right there. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's batting .412. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario able to track it down for the third out. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Ready now is Austin Riley. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Austin Riley.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Segura on to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate now is Eddie Rosario, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Today's ball game gives the Braves a chance to end the series on a really high note. A win will complete the sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball into the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The right fielder, number 12.
In is Jorge Soler. Career against Kyle Gibson, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Gibson gets the sign with the payoff pitch. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in the first two games of the series, 0 for 8.
Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count. And the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Into the box, Brad Miller. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined into right, a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, it's going to spell disaster.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson brings it in to second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Here now is Adam Hazley. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Count is 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball one. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3 and 2 here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Charlie Morton stands in as he looks at a called strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Third inning, no score to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2 and 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Miller is there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
To the plate now, Kyle Gibson. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
The left fielder,
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. He's set. Here it comes. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Gets a small piece near the plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Right fielder, Harper.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. The 2-2 on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The second baseman,
Here it comes. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
First pitch on the way. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And there's ball 2 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the slider gets the call on the inside corner.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And now the first pitch. Freddie Freeman will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Full count now, 3-2. Gibson steps into his windup, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jankowski is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Here it comes. Hammered the other way to deep right field. So they're going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, number 11 for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Number 13.
At the plate now, Brad Miller. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Hit to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And now Adam Hazley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Riley is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Down the third baseline. Miller's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Wow, that's a rough go. Not only do you lose the no-hitter, you lose the shutout, but after that swing, we're all tied up. Let's see if this guy can get back in a good mental frame of mind and start throwing some zeros back up on the board.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slide.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. All even now at 1-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Phillies, the shortstop, Freddie Freeman.
Now the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies picks it up. And there's one down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Gibson. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And now the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Phillies down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And now here is Dansby Swanson, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping in next, Charlie Morton. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. He's ready. Now the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Acuna digs in now. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-1 pitch.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Chopper to short, fielded by Galvis. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
Ready with the 0-1. Albies on third with 2 out. One and 2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He stays alive, still 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Gene Segura.
The second baseman, Gene Segura.
And now the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And now a pitch on the way.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Archie Bradley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate is Austin Riley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Eddie Rosario is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. So now here is Brad Miller. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Tyler Matzek will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 68.
He's set, and the pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0. Still even at 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The catcher.
Next up, JT Realmuto. His prior history in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to hit, Adam Hazley. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the third out. Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Sam Coonrod is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Andrew Knapp will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now at the plate here is Travis d'Arnaud. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Jock Peterson will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Hit hard but foul. He's set. The 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The center fielder, number 13.
Bailey Falter trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Ronald Acuna will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. The Braves leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Here's the 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. And now in the box, Travis Jankowski. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
So now to the plate, Gene Segura, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Now here it comes. The 1-0. Popped him up. Segura is there for it. 1 out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. The Braves held off the scoreboard here in the 9th. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They trail it here by just a run. Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Harper.
Will Smith comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Here it comes.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2 pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Rhys Hoskins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Albies brings it in. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Now to bat, Brad Miller. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch on the way.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Philly down to their last strike. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He gets the punch out as the Braves go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Charlie Morton earned his 9th win of the year. Kyle Gibson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss.